I would absolutely love to see Dick or Danielle. Honestly, it's a 50-50 toss-up. Well, I would least like to see Zach here. Absolutely, least like to see him here.
I agree.
How do you like that as an ironic turn of events, right?
Right?
Yeah, really.
There's 6 of us pulling for him.
I would most like to see Dick because I really think that Dick overall has to be the absolute worst person I've ever met in my entire life, and I just don't think that he even deserves to get $50,000. And I'd like to see him here tonight where he could beg and plead for us to vote for Danielle.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry to see you, man.
Yeah, I know.
Good job, Zach.
Zach, you are maybe the least person that we want to be seeing right now, honestly.
I don't know if this makes you feel better or worse, Zach. It would have been a 6-1 vote. You would have crushed either one of them. We are not glad to see you at all.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God, you guys, what are we gonna do?
I'm
We
so
have to pick
depressed. I
between
can't
those
right
two. Oh my God.
Who should Eric campaign and vote for to win Big Brother 8? Dick. America, you have chosen wisely. All right, guys, let's face the facts. We all know that from our collective standpoint, we're essentially choosing the lesser of two evils here. All right? You know, we have a tough choice ahead of us.
Everyone here has been afflicted by a personal attack by Dick. If we want to send a message to him, then we can go back at him by him not being rewarded with the major prize.
With Dick winning, we are condoning that type of behavior and sending a message to America that, you know, being a piece of is great, and it'll win you $500,000.
Please tell me in the rule book where it said that being polite to people, being honest or trustworthy, being any of these things were a criteria for playing this game. Dick made a clearly defined strategy from the minute he walked in the door. Whereas Danielle was a sniveling little baby, a brat who rode her father's coattails.
I put them up week 2 because I saw that they were both horrible people and that they were the strongest competitors in the game. We're all pretty much stupid for not voting them out the 3 times they're up. So now we're figuring out who's the worst of the worst. And I can't ever condone, ever do anything for anyone who is such a big than Dick.
He treated you like for so long, and then you just forgave him, and you were like,
I didn't.
You called a truce. I'm
truce
sorry,
was
but the
Dick's
day
not gonna yell at
someone
me.
talks to me like that, that's like embarrassing that you allowed someone to do that. And now you're sitting here, now that it's all said and done, saying you can't give him money, you won't give him your vote because the way he treated you. But
I'm gonna have to pull a refocus here. The goal of the discussion is who deserves to win Big Brother 8, and how did they get from point A to point B? I think that Dick's best strategic move was targeting the correct person at the correct time throughout the game. Danielle's best strategic move was allowing her father to carry her to the end and take the bullets for her.
I think Danielle should win because Dick is an ass. And I think Dick shouldn't win. That's it.
Can we look past, you know, Dick's personal attacks and look at his game versus Danielle's game?
She really, at least in my eyes, was amazing competitor. You know, 5 POVs, tied Janelle for the title.
Yeah.
For the most POVs won in a season.
Her reason for winning would be hands down she was a strong competitor.
Right.
Everybody knew that if you put her up, you know, she was most likely going to win that veto and take herself off. And you know, 3 out of 4 times she did.
We're making an argument how Danielle was such a fierce competitor. Dick won 3 HOHs and won the veto that saved his own life. He won clutch, crucial ones, so let's not devalue his competitive stature.
he didn't just play for one person, he played for 2. And he looked out for 2 people the whole entire game. And look who's in the final 2. Him and her, mainly because of him. Right, that's awesome. Like, I mean, but it's awesome. He's an awesome.
I don't see her on any higher level than her dad at all.
No, she's not.
Well, Dick is this and Dick is that. Dick did this. Well, Danielle did it all. She just did it quieter. She's getting away with so much, and I just don't understand like how you guys can't see that.
Granted, you know, Dick is totally freedom of speech and does his thing, but Dick was the guard dog, and Danielle was holding the leash, pulling it back.
Exactly.
She would make a call, and Dick would abide by
You
it.
have Danielle, who, you know, is the pimp, and ED is the hoe. And Danielle pretty much orchestrates, okay, this is what we're going to do, this how you going to get that money. ED enjoyed ridiculing people, talking smack, and Danielle just collected all the benefits from it.
The two of them are up there, and by golly, it's either evil or evil spawn that's gonna win. Hello, Dick. Hello, Danielle. It's Dustin.
Hello, Dustin.
I just want to say kudos to both of you. You got what you wanted. The two of you are sitting in the final two, but let's not forget this is Big Brother and there is only one winner. So with that said, Dick, knowing that your daughter had said, I will carry my dad with me because he's a terrible person and I would love to sit next to him because it guarantees me a win. How do you feel sitting next to her now?
I feel great sitting next to Danielle now. It doesn't really matter what she said. We have had the hardest game of anyone in this house. Nobody really carried anyone. This I look at as the best team that has ever played this game. Nobody else, as a team, has ended up here as the final two.
Okie dokie.
Hi, Dick, Danielle.
Hey, Amber.
Girl.
My question is for Danielle. Why should I give you your vote, considering what you did to your boyfriend on national television with Nick? Honestly, you're a very pathetic person for what you did to him. I just want to know, why should I respect you as a person?
To be quite honest, Amber, my personal life has absolutely nothing to do with this game. Nobody knows my situation with Nick, how I really feel about him, what happened or what didn't happen. And if you're gonna base your vote strictly on my personal life, I don't want your vote because that has nothing to do with this game.
Hi guys, it's Jessica.
Hello,
Hey,
Jessica.
Dick, if there could be one other person besides Danielle that you could be sitting next to right now, who would that be?
It never even crossed my mind. I never envisioned anything but Danielle. It was all about both of us getting here. I'm telling you the honest truth. I haven't lied to you, Jessica.
You did lie to me because you assured me all week that I was staying and that Jamaica was leaving, but both of you lied, so I just want to say that this will be a very tough decision for me on who I will pick.
Dick, you have personally slandered every member of this jury at one time or another. So I'm going to ask you to do the opposite. Please tell me the reason that each jury member would deserve to be in the final two.
Let's start with Dustin. Why does Dustin deserve to be here in the final two? I don't believe he does. Sorry. Let's move on to the next one. Jen absolutely does not deserve to be in the final two. Why would Amber deserve to be in the final two? I don't know. There was no real strategic or huge moves in the game made by Amber by sliding through as like the good people. Jessica made some moves when she was HOH, but she tried not to bloody her hands too much. Eric, I believe that you were the best player in this game and a force to be reckoned with. Jamaica, we did give Jamaica the opportunity to stay in this game longer than she was going to. And I think that Jamaica appreciates what we did. Zach came on huge at the end and almost eked through to the final two.
Hey guys, it's your neighborhood Roger. What's going on?
What up,
What up?
Roger?
My question to both of you is the same. I'll start with Danielle's answer first. I want to know what you have learned and will take with you outside of this house from each member on the jury.
Wow. Eric. I'm definitely gonna take Eric's sense of humor out of this house. Jessica, you brought so much happiness into this house. You're just your typical fun-loving girl, and that's definitely something that I will take out of this as well. Amber, you have a huge, huge heart. You're making sure, Danielle, are you eating your slop? Are you taking your vitamins? Definitely the mother of the house, and I will take that out of this.
What have I learned from Dustin? To be careful with overconfidence because it gets you in trouble, especially in this game. Jen, I think what I've learned is no matter how a person seems on the outside, that there is somewhere a real person down deep in there. And it's sometimes hard to find. Jamaica. Jamaica is probably the best-hearted person in this place. I do respect you a lot. Zach, you definitely gave us a run for our money. I did learn that underestimating someone's will and heart is not a good idea, and you showed me that.
Okay, Danielle, what exactly do you credit yourself for in terms of the biggest moves and not using your father to help you advance in the game?
It's really hard for me because I know that a lot of people have seen us as one person, and the whole Eric thing when I was first HOH was all my planning. Another big move would have been, you know, sorry, but backdooring Jen. It was about making it to the final 2 and doing what I thought was best.
Hello, it's me. I'm actually here.
Hey, Jen.
I obviously don't respect either of you as people in the real world, but at this point I have no choice but to vote for one of you. Dick, do you think that this has helped you build your relationship with Danielle?
Wow, that's a very odd question coming from you. I'm almost blindsided. This has been an absolutely amazing experience to share with someone that is so dear to me, that I love so much. Having this as a beginning to building some type of normalcy in our father-daughter relationship, I appreciate even more than being here in the final 2. I think I've showed that in this game. And if you don't already know, then you're an idiot.
Wow, 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 wow. I never in a million years thought that we would have worked this well together. It's not your normal father-daughter relationship, so it is what you make of it. And I honestly think that we made a lot out of this. There's nobody I would rather be sitting next to. And I hope that you guys just vote with your hearts, do what you think is best, and I'm completely content with that.
I played hard. I've had to play this game hard from the beginning. There was no flooding under the radar. When I was on the block against Dustin, the deal that I proposed to Eric changed the game completely, a 180. It was a last-ditch effort in order to try to convince Jessica and Eric to become our allies instead of our enemies, which we did. And we were a very strong alliance. When that came to an end, that's probably the thing that I feel the worst about in this house, was turning on Jessica and Eric. I did a lot of the dirty work. I did what needed to be done, not just for myself, but for Danielle. I'm here, I made it with my daughter. As far as I'm concerned, we won. Thanks, you guys.
That was kind of crappy.
What?
Your speech.
My speech?
Yeah.
Why was it crappy?
Because I said the whole time, like, it's not gonna be, you know, campaigning for me to win. I didn't sit there and call out every single thing that I did and everything else. Like, that was just kind of crappy. Whatever. It's fine.
Great. Something else for her to be pissed at me about. Unbelievable.